Hey there everyone, welcome to Violet's Dream Tarot. So this is going to be the May general predictions reading. I'm not sure what's going to come out. I've just picked a few different decks. We'll see what messages are coming through, what kind of the general theme for your May is. And on the piles today I've put these cute little Dixit cards. I've done this on a few videos recently where I've just kind of shuffled, not specifically from this deck, but other decks that are really kind of vibrant cards. And so I haven't chosen these cards specifically. I've shuffled and asked, give us a pile marker for pile 1, pile 2, etc. And when I've done this in the past, the card has had some meaning either for the reading or for the people watching. So I just think that's really, really interesting, and we will go into that in just a minute. But as usual, I just want to say a big thank you to all of you, all of my lovely subscribers, all of my beautiful patrons, including Alexandra, Kat, Kelly, Virginia, Chris, and Cara. Thank you so much to you guys for all of your support. To everyone who's a client, everyone who's donated to the channel, thank you so much, you guys. This family just continues to grow, and it's genuinely because of what you guys do here every day and the support that you show me, so thank you. So with that being said, let's look at the piles, and we've got 3 separate tarot decks that we're going to be using. So if you just want to clear your mind and ask yourself, what can I expect from May, or what's coming up for me in the month of May? On pile 1, we've got this card, and just a quick disclaimer, the Dixit cards aren't oracle cards. Dixit is a game. This is one of the expansion packs, and I will get more because I just love the whimsical kind of, dreamlike vibe that the cards have. So I just have my personal meanings for each of these cards. There's no kind of guidebook for using them as a divination tool. And so this card in particular, I always think of like when we're looking for an escape, or we're looking for something to change, and then we open this door and it's like, nope, same old, same stuff again. So possibly maybe if you're going to pick this pile, you feel that way. So we'll be using the Star Spin Up Tarot for group 1. Obviously we will take a closer look at the cards when we do the individual piles reading. Group 2, we've got these 2 birds with these little trees and bushes growing out of the chimney. And we're using the Sun and Moon Tarot for group 2. Just super cute pictures. And then group 3 has got this image of like lots of things all crushed in together, vehicles driving around. It looks chaotic, it looks crowded. Maybe some of you feeling like you've just got no space to breathe or no space to think, feeling overwhelmed. The lighthouse as well, though, seems to suggest like a beacon, being brought to safety. And so for group 3, we'll be using the Happy Tarot. So maybe if one of those situations really resonated with you, with this card in particular, I think of unexpected growth, or finding joy in the little things, the small moments. Or maybe you just feel like you can't stop looking at a particular picture, because I always ask you guys to choose intuitively. So maybe just when I was talking, you thought, yep, that's my pile. Maybe you just can't stop looking at a particular image, not because you like it necessarily, but because you're just drawn to it. That's intuitive choice. Maybe just sometimes you just look at one of the cards and you feel really like tingly, or you feel, yep, that's my pile. You can take more time if you need it. You can pause the video. You can go back to the start if you want to see the introduction again. Take some deep breaths if you're struggling. It's fine to choose more than one pile as well. As always, just take the messages that resonate for you. Leave the ones that don't. This is a general reading. On YouTube, it's not a private reading. And when you guys are ready, we're going to get started with pile number 1. Hey there, group 1. Welcome to your reading. If you chose this picture of like a door that just leads to the place that you already are, or gives you more of what you've already got, and the Star Spinner Tarot, this is going to be your pile. So we're going to get lots of oracle cards, charms and dice like we always do, but we'll start off with your tarot. It's coming up for you guys in May. Okay, so what we've got here. So your first card is the Queen of Pentacles, or the Queen of Coins, nice green imagery, and then also King of Pentacles. So you've got a matching pair there. Then we've got the Hierophant, strong earth energy so far, which fits with the kind of earthy theme of the card. Page of Cups, and then Five of Cups. Interesting, look at these people kind of being swept away. Okay, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Taurus in particular is coming through because we've got the Hierophant as well as the two Earth sign court cards. Okay, so I'm feeling in May there's a few different things. There's partly like creating your own reality a little bit, because this person is like holding a pencil or a paintbrush, and it's like they're drawing their way out of the situation, or they're trying to create an escape route for themselves. And obviously this card kind of has that escape feeling, doesn't it? Maybe some of you are hoping to travel somewhere or change jobs, or you know, maybe you're just fantasizing about escaping a particularly difficult situation or relationship. And the Page of Cups also has this sense of fantasy, escapism. You know, this is like a little idyllic cottage there, looks really sweet. Romance for some of you I'm feeling, especially because we've got the King and Queen of Pentacles together. And I just get a sense of like traditional values, hard work, not giving up when things get difficult, even though you might just want to leave it all behind. I feel like you guys keep pushing forward. There's positive messages for finance, career, studying, and health in this month. And I feel like new opportunities being brought forward, even if it feels like every day it's just the same, or every day you're just getting more of what you've already had. There's also kind of a focus on faith and belief in this month as well, I feel. So maybe you're just kind of repeating a mantra to yourself, or you're trying to live in the best possible way according to your belief systems. Watching clouds. Lie back, rest and relax. So a need to just take a breather in this month. Maybe some of you are traveling or planning some kind of holiday, because that's what I see. I mean, obviously from the card that was on the pile, but also just this sense of wanting to escape, wanting to not have so much responsibility in this month. Dog spirit, be loyal to what you love. Number 19, that's a cute message. And of course, the Queen of Pentacles has this very nurturing energy, motherly energy, caring for others, showing love to others. And the Page of Cups in this deck as well. This mermaid talking to this little dog. You know, it looks really quite cute, like a new friend has been made. And you've also got Wasp Spirit, number 64. Sometimes life stings. So maybe you have been finding your workload especially hard. You know, we've got these messages about wanting to take a break or wishing that things were different, because the Five of Cups is about a situation where you feel like you've lost something, or you feel as though there's a lot of sadness in your life or in your relationship, or you just are kind of grieving for what could have been. You know, that kind of hindsight is always 2020 message. Feels like you're looking back and thinking, I could have done this differently, or I wish I hadn't said that, or I, you know, wish I'd fought for this more, put in more effort at this junction. Single-mindedness, number 14. Choose your own path and what is best suited to you. So again, this feeling of like not being able to think differently in this month. Maybe you're so hyper-focused on the fact that you want a holiday, or that you want to just get away, that you're struggling to focus on other things. Maybe you're so goal-oriented that you need to take a break because you're just, you know, hyper-focused and you're not getting any rest in your mind. Maybe it is that you're kind of repeating a mantra to yourself to stay on track. We have Peregrine Falcon, seize the moment in life and love, or lose it forever. So this desire to just jump in, not to look back. You're afraid of regretting things if you don't seize the moment. You're afraid of, you know, not taking up the adventures that you wanted, not following the path that you wanted. You don't want to have a repeat of past situations where you wish that you'd worked harder, or you wish that you'd pushed more. It's like this desire to just have new adventures and escape and see new things. We have Gaia, connection to nature. Okay, so if you guys haven't watched this already, you might want to watch my most recent video, which is the Earth Deity message, because Gaia is one of the piles. You might find that if you watch it, you're drawn to another deity, but Gaia is coming out for you here. And of course, very earth-oriented card, like I said. Wide open space, very earthy, very natural. A need to get back into the natural world. And you've got the Watching Clouds card, which is not laying in your bedroom, but laying outside, being on the grass or on the beach, in a park, in your garden, getting the sun on your face, listening to the birds or the waves or the wind. It's necessary to be in nature at some point in this month. Kind of recharges you. Number 55, unique gifts. Okay, I haven't pulled that card before. This is a fairly new deck, so I'm going to just consult the guidebook to see if any kind of special messages come out in the keywords. Obviously, when I think of unique gifts, I think of sharing what you have with the world, your special talents that no one else has to offer, maybe also learning new things, you know, kind of honing your skills and talents, but this might say something else. So the guidebook says your superpowers, a sense of purpose and the meaning behind your quirks, exploring your interests, and shortcomings being seen as unique, undiscovered skills. Look for the positive sides of your oddities and traits, what makes you unique. How would you like to spend more time? Are there things you would like to try or feel a pull to explore? Now is the time to follow these whispers, as you never know how transformational they may be. So it's interesting, we keep getting this message that seems to be pointing at seize the moment, or try something that you always wished in the past that you've done and ended up not doing. So maybe there's something that you always wanted to try. Maybe you wanted to learn, I don't know, hula dancing when you were a kid, and you've, you know, never had the opportunity to do that, or there was never anywhere that taught it, and it just happens that there are YouTube videos or that there is a class near you that teaches that, and, you know, that's something you can get involved in. Whatever it is, it feels like there's something that you either couldn't or didn't get involved with in the past, and that could bring you a lot of joy now. I also want to pull a card from these little new leaf oracle cards that I made for the Earth Deity video, because you've got Gaia, so I'm just wondering if she has a message. Yep, deep forest. Okay, so this kind of sense of almost like the Hermit card, like being so deeply into a situation that you can't see the bigger picture. So introspective and so focused on something that you can't see anything else, or that you can't relax or do other activities without feeling guilty or without constantly having your mind on this other thing. So that is super interesting that you've got that when we've got so many messages here about single-mindedness and needing to take a break, needing a change of scenery. And that's so interesting. I'm going to get you guys a work message as well, just in case it's related to career or your personal goals. Oh my goodness. Single-mindedness, open-mindedness. Wow. I cultivate and maintain an open mind that is ready and willing to be pleasantly surprised. Rather than write off new ideas, I stop assuming that they won't work. Rather than write off new associates, I stop assuming that I won't like them. Instead, I dare them all to prove me wrong. What a pleasure it will be to lose that bet. And if it turns out my negative instinct was right, well, told you so. Yes. Being open to new experiences, diving in and saying yes, like this Peregrine Falcon card is telling you to do. Seizing the moment, making new friends, trying new things, and not letting fear or doubt or cynicism or negativity stop you from doing that. You know, sometimes the fear of, I'll be rubbish at this, or I won't like this person, or I won't enjoy being in this environment, stops us from saying yes, and then we become limited. If you keep doing more of what you've always done, you keep getting more of what you already have. That's a mantra that I've been trying to remind myself of recently. And then your message for May is tune into the rhythms of nature. Let us connect together there, number 40. So for those of you that have loved ones in spirit, this is a message from passed over loved ones. And I think it's incredible that you've got this when you have the other messages about being in nature. For those of you that are lucky enough not to have loved ones in spirit, this is from ancestors, spirit guides, angels, maybe even patron gods. I just channel those kind of higher beings that are talking to us and want the best for us whenever I pull from that deck, because that's a mediumship deck. And the number 40 might be important to some of you. Crazy. I love that you've got that. That's beautiful. And I think some of you are going to be really comforted by that message. So then your tea leaf fortune cards, and I always like to get a few of these. We've got bell, announcement. So something new, maybe a new opportunity or a message from someone you haven't heard from in a long time. Funnel, period of frustration, lessons to be learned. Yes, and that's a very frustrating card. Even though it's beautiful and vibrant colours, I think the image is very frustrating. Temporary situation. Okay, so the period of frustration, I think, is a temporary one. Cane, pay attention to your health. And I do think health is going to be improved in this month because of what we've seen. But equally, I think that's kind of helped by being in nature or getting out in the fresh air, moving more. And then we have stork, news of a birth or a new business opportunity. So again, this sense of newness being brought in. And September. Some of you may be expecting a baby in the family or in your friendship circle in September. Some of you are just going to be saying yes to a new opportunity that really reaches its culmination in September. Let's get you one more card and then we'll do your charms, group 1. The Secret Garden Oracle cards. I really like the back of this, and obviously it's been such an earth energy reading. Success, bloom wherever you are planted. The little daffodil there on the left hand side. All the pictures are different in this deck, which I think is nice. They all somehow connect to the message that the card has. So bloom wherever you are planted, just like Gaia, you know, and it's saying put yourself deliberately into different situations in this month so that you can prove to yourself, I can do this. It doesn't matter if I'm out of my comfort zone. It doesn't matter if I don't know any of the people here. It doesn't matter if this is my first time trying this thing. I can still enjoy it, or I can still find my comfort zone when I've pushed my comfort zone. You know, I can still find that when I've pushed it a little bit. So success in the month of May, feeling accomplished, feeling like we've done something to be proud of. So I think that's a lovely message. But definitely make time to be in nature, make time to relax, stop thinking about one thing over and over again. Allow yourself a chance to explore, bloom, blossom. Really lovely. So I'll get your charms on top now. And if you want to turn the volume down, if you don't like the sound of the charms, they can be pretty loud. So that's your warning. Group 1, May predictions. Hey, you guys have got an earth elemental. It's so cute. Okay, earth element energy is really strong in this month for some reason. Obviously May, Beltane, I do think of earth a lot, but especially for this group. So earth elementals there, and they're saying be unique, be different. It's fine not to do things that other people would want you to do, or it's fine to do things that are different to your family or your friend group, or maybe is a little bit unusual in the place that you live. Stand out in this month, that's fine. You've got the black swan as well, telling you that your uniqueness is beautiful. The treasure map, lovely. You will find what you seek. And it's there on that open-mindedness card. So by saying yes to new things, by putting yourself out of your comfort zone, you will find what you seek. We've got the letter K, could be important to some of you. place, person, word. Maybe it's something new that you want to try that has a distinctive K sound in there. Sagittarius as well as another sign. Creativity on that unique gifts card. So a lot of you, this is a creative thing, whether that's writing, singing, dancing, playing an instrument, something else entirely, art, growth, stability, good health with the tree as well, and obviously another earth symbol. A message of love coming your way with the winged heart. So this could be connected to that bell announcement there, someone telling you that they love you, or someone giving you a message that is really going to be important to you, that you're really going to love. Could be connected to the stork, you know, someone saying, hey, do you want to go on holiday with me, or do you want to do this thing with me, this new opportunity, or, you know, the announcement of a new relationship or a new family member or a new friend. The lobster is telling you that you're resilient, you'll overcome any setbacks, and that includes health setbacks as well, because it's landed on that cane card. Wintertime is important somehow. It's landed on this card about tuning into the rhythm of nature, so maybe you have been feeling like you're shut in that cold wintertime with no opportunity, and now it's time to come out into the springtime with May, you know, flourishing, blossoming, abundance, intuition and dreams with the moon. And don't be prey to illusion is what I'm getting as that message as well. The moon can sometimes talk about illusions, and I feel like you can build up a lot of doubt and fear in your mind by telling yourself this is how it's going to be, when ultimately that's not the case. You're just kind of letting fear control yourself when you do that. So cutting cords with the scissors. If you have unhelpful thoughts that rise up in your mind, you can just say delete to get it out of your system. You know, you might want to say it a few times to remove your energy from that feeling, or maybe if you keep thinking about a person that you don't want to be thinking about, you can just say delete, try and get that energy away. And the basketball, that's a great message as well. That says you will achieve something in this month, or you will reach some kind of goal. And that's great with the treasure map as well, which says you'll find what you seek. And just in general, I felt obviously from the King of Pentacles and other cards that you've got here that there was some kind of achievement in this month, or there was some kind of self-satisfaction, reaching of a goal, feeling proud of ourselves in this month. So I'm happy about that. We'll get your dice on top as well to finish up your reading. Okay, so set number 3 is what we're going to use today, group 1. Those are the mystery dice, and they look like this. And we're rolling 8 for you today. Okay, so nearly all of them. Group 1. Okay, so finances, with the safe there, finances positively influenced in this month, able to save money, or just maybe having more money or more material resources around than you normally would. There's deep introspection going on with the microscope, and of course that landed on the deep forest card. Also with this card as well, not the card, the dice, sorry. The sense of really looking deeply into a situation, and that not making you happier because that guy looks, you know, upset or looks sad or tired. The sense that hyper-focus isn't always what's needed. We've got the no trespassing dice there on the open-mindedness card, so not wanting to let in new opportunities or being wary of meeting new people, being around those new energies. But a mysterious stranger or unexpected new opportunity is coming to you in this month, so be open to that. I feel like a lot of you have felt apathetic recently, like your energy has been on the floor, very much winter energy of just tiredness, nothingness, wanting to sleep, wanting to hide from the world. The puppet is also suggesting that you felt as though you just haven't had a lot of agency recently. You haven't been able to advocate for yourself. You haven't been able to make a lot of major decisions for yourself. And I feel like May is a time when that slowly starts to change. And super interestingly, we've got creativity as a charm on this unique gifts card. And then we also have the pages. So for some of you, writing or songwriting is part of your unique gifts, part of your creativity, which needs to be developed, honed, enjoyed at this time. Maybe for some of you it's not quite writing, but maybe more like reading. You know, maybe you are learning to sing, maybe you are learning another language, and that's what this is about, reading in another language or reading in a really expert field that you're learning about. So looks like a great month ahead with a lot of improvement, a lot of satisfaction ultimately, and it's important to say yes to new opportunities and to new people that come in May. So I hope you've enjoyed this group 1. Please do let me know in the comments how it resonated with you, and if you enjoyed this reading, please give it a thumbs up and share and subscribe, because it really does help my channel get seen by more people on YouTube. It helps the algorithm, helps our family to keep growing on this channel. And if you guys are interested in what I do here and you want to get more involved, thank you, that's lovely. Check out my description box, there's lots of links in there. For example, you can go and follow me on Instagram or Billy. I post daily cards on Instagram. You can check out my Etsy page where I offer private readings and angel healing sessions. If you're interested in exclusive content and giveaways and things, then check out my Patreon page, because you can become a patron and get access to all of that good stuff. And if you are looking to donate to the channel, if you want to give back, thank you so much, that is lovely of you. I have a PayPal link for tips and donations. I've also got a tips jar on my Etsy page for those of you that are clients. And I have my Amazon wish list and my indie deck wish list for new tarot and oracle decks, so if you're interested, definitely check it out. It would be so lovely to receive a deck from you guys. And yeah, thank you so much. Have a wonderful month ahead. Hope May is an incredible month for you guys. Take care of yourselves, have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye, take care. Hey there group 2, welcome to your reading. If you chose this picture of the birds with the trees and kind of bushes coming out of the chimney and the sun and moon tarot, this is going to be your reading. So whenever I look at this card, I always think of growth, especially unexpected growth or growth that brings real joy, and kind of finding happiness in the quiet moments, the little moments in life. So that's what I see from that card. Maybe you guys also see something else, but I just want to see if your cards, obviously we've got tarot, lots of oracle cards, charms and dice, whether they are going to have any bearing on what this card means. And you know, group 1 really reflected the card that was on their pile, so this is super interesting. Okay, so we have got the 10 of Wands, oppression. Then the 5 of Pentacles, worry. King of Cups. Princess of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, and group 1 got the King of Pentacles as well. And the Emperor, wow. Okay, so I'm seeing Aries, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and especially Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn in this reading. So interesting messages. I feel like you guys have been working very hard or just kind of dealing with the drudgery of day-to-day life for a very long time, and it feels as though you've not been seeing any change in your circumstances, or you've not been feeling like you've been getting any closer to your goal. You know, if anything, you feel like you're coming further away from it, or that the work just keeps piling up and there's no end in sight. And this doesn't have to be physical work to do with career, you know, it can be your personal goals, it can be your home life even. Maybe that's complicated, or you have a lot of expectation placed on you by other people. But I feel like there's a big change in May. I feel as though you kind of regain control of your situation, because when I see 10 of Wands and I see 5 of Pentacles, I immediately think lacking control. You know, maybe you're feeling obligated by others to do things that you don't want to do. Maybe you just are so crushed by work that you can't think of other things, or you don't feel like you've got a way out. The Emperor and 2 Kings suggest strongly taking control, feeling like you're back in charge of your life. You're back in charge, making the big decisions, deciding what direction you're moving in. Page of Pentacles as well suggests gradually moving towards your goals and being able to physically see that you're getting closer to this. King of Pentacles also suggests some kind of success or achievement, reason to celebrate or reason to feel accomplished in May, so that's great that you've got that message. King of Cups could also be talking about new romance or renewed romance. feelings of love between friends as well, you know, really feeling supported by other people. So in general, I'm seeing positivity when it comes to personal power, career, finance, health, study as well, if that's relevant to you, and personal relationships. So lots of areas positively impacted in this month. Let's get you some oracle cards. Surrendering to the journey, release control. Okay, so maybe that's the tipping point. Maybe when you stop trying to control, suddenly that's when you realize, okay, this is the direction, or okay, this is where I'm meant to be going. And suddenly you feel back in the driver's seat, like you're co-creating with spirit again. And I'm always drawn for some reason in this image to the little owl that's sitting in the tree. Like I always just think that is the voice of wisdom that speaks to us, and it's tiny. We don't notice it straight away. We might not always be listening to it, but there it is. Beautiful message. So the point where you kind of give up, or the point where you think, you know what, I'm not fighting against the current anymore. If you feel as though your efforts are constantly making you fight against circumstances, like you're trying to swim against the tide, maybe it's time to just stop doing that and move in a different direction. If you feel like your actions are bringing you no closer to your goals, maybe stopping doing that for a while or trying a different approach is going to help you. And maybe that's why we've got the unexpected growth card. Flamingo spirit number 26, embrace the in-between. So this kind of in-between state of maybe liking someone but not yet being officially in a relationship, or maybe having a goal in mind but not quite being there yet in terms of achieving it. This in-between state. Feel comfortable there. Don't always feel the need to put a label on yourself or to feel completely like you know where you're going all the time. It's fine to be unsure sometimes. It's fine to not put a label on this moment or on this relationship or on this situation. It's fine to not have a clear plan all the time. And you've got two of these cards. So number one is resilience. There is no need to rush or push. Absolutely. This is the time to take things as they come. You have the determination and patience to handle what is happening. So what really got me was there is no need to push, because we were talking about pushing against the current, and obviously this is a water energy card. So just like the turtles in, what's it called? Finding Nemo and Finding Dory, the turtles that just go with the flow, you know, they just follow the current. They don't rush against it. They don't try and push in the wrong direction. They just let the current take them to where they need to be. And that's what you're being asked to do. It will get you to where you need to be, and it might take some patience. It might feel frustrating at times. It might feel scary to not always have control or to not always know where you're going. And that's why Flamingo Spirit is saying embrace the in-between. Find your comfort zone in this turbulent time, or in this time of uncertainty or not knowing. All will become clear eventually. This kind of turbulent water will settle down, and you will suddenly be able to see what lies ahead. And then you'll be back in the driver's seat. So we also have number 31 here, mutually beneficial venture. And it's Nemo. Maybe you guys need to rewatch Finding Nemo or Finding Dory, because you might get some unexpected wisdom from that, or just some joy in this month. So this says there is an extraordinary connection at the forefront of your life at this moment. Utilize this relationship to benefit everyone concerned. And we've got the King of Cups there. So maybe this is a friend or a romantic partner or a colleague even, who's really going to help you, who's really going to be there for you in this month, maybe to give you the push that you need, or to give you some advice, or maybe they have skills that you don't have but you would really benefit from at this time. Maybe someone is going through a similar time of uncertainty, and it would be great to kind of hold hands through this experience. Iberian magpie, welcoming the unexpected. Welcoming the unexpected, intrusive or undesirable brings unlocked for benefits. So what did I say? Unexpected growth or unexpected joy. This is crazy, you guys, that has literally just been said. Okay, so welcoming things like welcoming changes to plans, welcoming even delays to plans, because you know ultimately you're going to get to where you need to be. Okay, so try and adopt this different mindset. It might be frustrating. It might be, you know, something that just makes you want to scream and say, why me, or why now? You know, try and see it from a humorous standpoint and be like, do you know what? Welcome delay, welcome challenge, welcome person who I don't really like, who's joined my work team, you know, someone who's annoying or someone who is seemingly unhelpful. Welcome, you're going to help me in some way, and I don't know it yet, or I don't know how yet, but you will. This brings unlooked for benefits. Okay, so when you hit a roadblock, or when you hit some kind of setback or delay in this month and in the future, just tell yourself, it's going to help me in some way, or this has happened for a reason. In fact, you can even just say to the universe, I welcome this, thank you. Welcome into my life, challenge. And see if that shifts the energy for you. Tara, protection. Okay, beautiful green Tara. Protecting you at this time, telling you that you are safe, that everything's okay. You will reach your destination. You will get to the point that you're looking for. And interestingly, you've got that green goddess. Now, group 1 got Gaia. And I was considering using these little leaf oracle cards that I made and used in the Earth Deities video that I posted. I think it was my most recent video. But then I thought, actually, maybe I won't. And then when I got the Gaia card, I pulled one of those cards. So I'm going to pull one for you guys as well. And I might as well pull one for group 3 now, regardless of what they get. So group 2, May. Tropical Island, beautiful. Okay, you guys might want to watch the Earth Deities video if you haven't already watched it. Just because I felt called to pull these for you, but Tropical Island is one of the best cards in this homemade deck, because that says that there is this paradise coming towards you, or there is a period of bliss or real sense of achievement and happiness and celebration that is coming your way. So grab hold of that feeling with both hands, be excited, ready to welcome it in. There are great things on the way, group 2. Genuinely. May come unexpectedly, like your pile marker suggests, or it may be found in a way that you didn't expect it to be found. But there is this period of great bliss coming your way. And Tara is telling you that you are protected from above, you are loved, you are safe, everything is fine. So you've got 2 cards here from the Beyond Lemuria deck. You've got number 32, Internal Explorer. And I swear down, when I opened this deck, I haven't had it very long. I've never pulled this card before, but when I opened this deck, I was like flicking through them all to see what they were called and what they looked like. And when I saw this, I genuinely thought it said Internet Explorer. And I like looked at it again, like, really? So maybe there's some connection to the internet or online being helpful to you in this month. But I will see what the guidebook says. And you've also got healing as well, number 30, which is more self-explanatory. So Internal Explorer says flow state, accessing infinite information by going within, wisdom from the collective consciousness, theta waves, channeling, breaking free from limiting intellect, creative boldness, being guided by the divine spark. And this is a beautiful message. You already hold the keys. So you already hold the keys to being able to do what you want to do. And with it being Internal Explorer, not Internet Explorer, that suggests that it requires a shift from within. So maybe literally, like I was saying, welcoming in challenges and vocalizing that, or just being more comfortable with a lack of stability or with this in-between state will really help to shift the energies outside of you. So this card just says you're invited to explore the state of flow. It's a reminder that you are infinitely amazing being who can access collective consciousness, especially when you surrender some control to the greater process or get out of your own way. That's incredible. You have the permission you felt you needed, so go within and explore. Wonderful gifts are waiting for you. Isn't that just repeating everything that we've already heard in the reading? How beautiful is that? I love it when one card just seems to encapsulate everything that's already been said. So then the healing card is about rebalancing your energy, being aware of your energy field and how it feels and what's going on there, healing yourself and others, or exploring healing modalities, Reiki, the chakra system, of course, color vibration, and aligning to the highest good and optimal health. So whatever healing needs to go on for you, I think you're capable of achieving that or doing that in this month. Maybe with the help of another, maybe you're kind of healing each other through your connection. Then your work card is my genius. I believe in my inner genius and encourage it to speak up as much as possible. When it seems to be feeling shy, I coax it to contribute ideas by sharing even its tiniest, craziest thoughts out loud. The more validated my genius feels, the more apt it is to participate. And nobody puts my genius in the corner. Beautiful. So this confidence in what you have to say, what you have to share. Throat chakra as well, speaking up. Sharing thoughts and ideas with others. Then you have focus your mind on what you really want. We are helping. Number 15. Beautiful. Again, this sense of bringing in what you need. Manifesting what you're looking for, what you're hoping for from life. And that's your message from passed over loved ones, if you have loved ones in spirit, or if you're lucky enough not to have loved ones in spirit, then that's a message from spirit guides, angels, patron gods, whomever you're hoping to hear from, basically, when you connect to spirit. Okay, so we've got your little tea leaf oracle card predictions. I always like getting a few of these. So we've got Turkey, someone is behaving stupidly. Older man, dealings or relationship with an older man. Maybe they're the one who's behaving stupidly, or maybe that's the King of Cups character. Needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted. Lovely, lovely message. Wedge, someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. So maybe that's to do with the Turkey card, someone behaving in a stupid way because they're doing something selfishly. Tulip, great passion, that relationship card again. And success, lovely. There is success to be found in this month. There is that tropical island paradise message. So I'll get you one more card, group 2, and then we'll do your charms and dice. And this is from the Secret Garden Oracle, which again is very earth element. Move. A rolling stone gathers no moss. Okay, so be proactive in this month, essentially. Find out what you need to do. Do it. If you find that what you're currently doing is not working, then stop doing that. Focus on something else for a while and see if that shifts the energies, or try a different approach if you can. Shift your energy from within. Focus on what it is that you're trying to bring in. Remember that you're protected. Surrender. Utilize your relationships as well. Heal. Speak up. Trust in yourself. Don't feel the need to put labels on your situation. Okay, let's do your charms. And if you don't like the sound of the charms, if you want to turn down your volume now, I would recommend it because they can be quite loud. So, make predictions for group 2. Okay, lovely messages. We've got Hermes, first of all, or Mercury, working with you at this time. He is the Greek and Roman messenger god. He wants to help you right now. Could also indicate that important messages are coming your way because obviously he's the messenger god. So you can reach out to Hermes for help or support or guidance. Teamwork is very important in this month. So there is some important relationship that you have with someone who can help you or can at least support you if they can't offer practical help. There's the Fortress charm there on the Move card, and Fortress is about wanting to shut people out or being stuck in this energy of rarely leaving the house or rarely leaving your own mental space. You know, it's telling you get out there, get connecting with people, you know, get in the fresh air, move around, try a different walking route, get out there, cookies, treat yourself, and that's on the lovely healing card. So You know, it doesn't have to be food, but if you have maybe like a special drink, I love bubble tea, for example. That's like my special summer happy drink. Go out and get something, get a coffee if you've not had one in ages, you know? Do something that is a treat for you. It doesn't have to be food or drink. It could be buying, I don't know, some kind of slightly expensive hair care product or something. Whatever it is for you that just feels a little bit indulgent, feels a little bit naughty, but makes you feel happy or makes you more relaxed, do it. All part of your healing journey. I give you permission to do that. Listening to that inner voice, and that's incredible that it landed on the Genius card. That inner genius that is guiding you and wants to speak up, give it opportunity to speak up more. The older woman. So this could be a physical, like, older woman or more experienced woman in your life who can help you, but this could be talking about your inner genius in the sense of your higher self. If you are female or have strongly feminine energy, even if you're a man, this could be talking about your higher self or that inner voice that's able to guide you. You've got the sun here, so the sun guiding you strongly at this time, getting out into the world. You do have quite a few kind of yellows and oranges in this reading, but also just the sun, I think of growth, I think of expansion, confidence, that yang energy of creativity and abundance, determination, motivation. It's very strongly connected to the Emperor, for example. It's masculine energy. And I just associate the sun with happiness as well. Like the sun in tarot is happy, it's confident, it's looking to the future with a lot of optimism and faith and excitement for the future as well. So getting that inner sun burning within you, if you can visualize during meditation that you have this sun radiating out from your solar plexus chakra and just filling up your body and your aura and your spirit body with these lovely warm rays that are tickly and happy, that's always a nice meditation to do. And transformation is coming for you in May as well. This sense of growth, this sense of change in your energy field and in your life. So lovely messages there from the charms. We'll finish off with your dice as well. So we're going to be using set number 5, and those are the actions dice. And it's interesting because you've got that card telling you to move, telling you to do something. And we're rolling 3 of the dice for you. They look like this. Okay, 2. Okay, so an awakening is happening in May. Some kind of realization that change needs to happen, or that you have maybe been doing something the wrong way, going about something the wrong way, and a need to change approach, for example, or a realization of someone who can help you, or healing that needs to be done. We've got the person who's lifting up the weights and kind of isn't sure how they've done it. Like they look really surprised and confused that they've been able to do that. So again, unexpected success or unexpected joy and growth in this month. There's a feeling of, did I really just do that? Or have I really had so much success with something? And then we've also got this dice as well where the ball is like hitting a wall. Normally I see it as bouncing on the ground, but the way it's fallen, I think hitting a wall, bouncing back at you. And it's landed on that card about accepting the unexpected or the undesired into your life. You know, someone may seem to be getting in your way with the wedge. Someone may seem to be causing problems for you, or circumstances just seem to keep throwing things back in your face. Try and welcome it, try and be lighthearted and accept it, because there is some reason behind this, and you will soon figure it out, and you will soon find a way around it or learn to work with it for your own advantage. So I really hope this is helpful. Group 2, please do let me know in the comments how it resonated. It seems like a great month ahead. Lots of growth, lots of change, really getting closer to your goals and that feeling of bliss and excitement and joy. So do like, share, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. It really, really helps my channel to get seen by more people on YouTube, helps us to grow our family on this channel, which is growing every day, and I'm so grateful to all of you for that. And if you want to get more involved with what I do here on the channel, thank you so much. Check out my description box. I've got lots of links in there. So if you're interested in a private reading, for example, or an angel healing session, check out my Etsy page. You can go ahead and follow me on Instagram for daily cards or Billy. if you'd like to do that. If you're interested in exclusive content and giveaways and things, then check out my Patreon page. There's all kinds of tiers that you can join at as a patron, and you get access to lots of cool stuff. And if you're looking to donate to the channel, thank you so much for wanting to give back. I have a PayPal link for tips and donations. Got my Etsy tips jar as well for clients, and then I also have my Amazon wishlist and my indie deck wishlist for new tarot and oracle decks. So thank you so much to everyone that has taken the time to look through those to see if there's any decks that they'd like to get for the channel that they think would work well here. Thank you to everyone that has donated in whatever way that you can. Thank you to all of my subscribers and patrons and clients, and I hope you guys have a wonderful month ahead and a lovely rest of your day. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye. Hey there, group 3, welcome to your reading. If you chose the kind of overcrowded cityscape with the lighthouse and the happy tarot, let's see what's coming up for you in May. Now, the previous 2 piles had strong resonances with the card that was chosen as their pile marker, and like I said, I shuffled it out, so I didn't look at it and think, oh, that's going on pile 3. It just came out when I shuffled asking for a card for pile 3, so I'm wondering if this will be the same, if you're going to get messages strongly connected to that kind of theme. But let's see, just in general, what's coming up in May. Obviously, we've got lots of oracle cards and charms and dice like we always do, but I'm starting out with tarot. Interesting. Okay, so we've got the moon starting out firstly. Pisces energy. Then we have the 10 of Swords. The Devil. 9 of Cups. Such a cute card in this deck. And the 8 of Swords. Very interesting energies. So Pisces and Capricorn is what's coming out strongly at the moment, but we might get more signs as we go through the reading. So super interesting, you guys. It feels like there's like joy amidst a lot of stress or a lot of chaos that's going on. So what I kind of feel with the Devil and the 8 of Swords is there's a sense of obligation here, and the Devil is something that doesn't leave your mind, you know, and he's in the center of your reading here. So this could be an obsession with a relationship, you know. It could be that you've really got your mind on a particular person and maybe they're not showing you the same commitment back that you want from them, or maybe it's someone that you can't work out what their feelings are, and so that's worrying you a lot, because there's a lot of sense here of worry and stress and fear. Maybe it is that you've got a lot going on at work at this time and you just feel like you've got, you know, demands coming in from all sides, and you're like, when am I going to get time for me? That's the feeling. Or how am I going to get all of this done in the deadlines? Or how am I going to get it all done within this time frame and to the best of my ability? You know, I want to prove that I'm good at this, but I'm worrying that it's going to be rushed. Some people actually may have exams as well, because I'm getting this feeling of just stress, of worry, of deadlines, of wanting to do the best thing, wishing you could run away from it as well. You know, we've got these feelings of, oh, I don't want to be here, you know. And with the moon, I just think fear and that doubt and worry that you get before a big thing, like a big decision or an exam or any other kind of test, where you just think, oh, please let me just do my best. But then the fear and doubt creeps in of, am I going to do this? Am I going to perform in this job interview to the best of my ability? Or am I going to slip up and say something stupid? You know, all of this worry. Some of you may also be having very vivid dreams at this time with the Devil and the moon together. Makes me think that you're getting very prophetic dreams. Maybe those dreams that you wake up and you, for the rest of the day, feel weird because of the dream, or you think about the dream all the time for the rest of the day. So that's what I'm seeing, but we've got this lovely 9 of Cups card in amongst all this, which suggests that you're going to do well, or that you're going to kind of exceed your expectations. So work issues, personal goals, health issues, studying, career problems, etc., even relationship problems, I feel like you're going to get the best deal out of this. I feel like ultimately you're kind of going to have your cake and eat it, or you're going to do even better than you expected. You're going to be overjoyed like this gorgeous little boy here. So I think that's a beautiful message to be in amongst all of this turbulence and this kind of heavy energy that I can see that you guys are feeling. So let's see your oracle cards. This is the most interesting reading for me. I often find group 3 is the most complicated, or the most kind of has the most going on for me, and I don't know whether that means the same people have very complicated lives and are picking it over and over again, or whether it's just the energy of the group 3. I don't know. Ooh, 2 cards. Love this deck. So you've got Distant Thunder, Clear the Air. Okay, so I think that whatever this is, you're already aware of it, and that's why I think it's something scheduled, like exams or a job interview or a test or like an important meeting that you've got to go to, or just you know that you're coming up to a busy time at work, or you know that you're already embroiled in a difficult relationship situation. You know, it's something that you can see brewing on the horizon, I think, and so it's possibly already making you feel worried or kind of disquieted in some way. But clear the air is a good message because it's saying, you know, that humidity that comes before a thunderstorm is about to start, and it feels close and it feels oppressive. Well, after the thunderstorm, it clears and it's fresh and the temperature drops and suddenly you can breathe clearly again. And that's what it feels like when this is over. You can breathe and you think, actually, I did that pretty well, you know, because then we've got my favorite card in this deck. We've got Miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. And this guy is holding a genie lamp, and the Nine of Cups card is often called the wish card or the genie card. It's about getting what you want, or getting the best possible deal out of the situation. So I think that's a lovely card for those of you that are worried right now, or stressed, or starting to get a lot of fear and doubt that is paralyzing you from moving forward. Porcupine Spirit, time for beginner mind, number 48. So maybe time to do things differently, or even see things through the eyes of a child, or go back to basics, go back to the beginning in a situation. Take a step back from all of the complicated feelings and deep details that you're embroiled in, and try and just see things from the fresh outsider's perspective. How does it feel different, or how do you see things in a different way that maybe give you important new insights? How would you advise someone to tackle this if you were like an outsider advising them, if it was your friend who was going through this or had this problem to solve? Distinctive potential, number 23. Rely on your faith and the knowledge that nothing is impossible. Use your determination to hang in there until you realize a goal. Isn't that just a perfect message for you guys? I love the word potential. It's one of my favorite words. It's got so much positive energy in it, and the sense of future expansion and stuff that you can work on. It almost promises future happiness or future success, doesn't it? So that's a lovely message, saying that you can do this, basically. You can hang in there. You are a determined person. You can do this. You can get through this difficult time, and you can achieve that goal. Have faith is what this is saying. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in the universe. Don't let the moon and the devil get a hold of your mind, because when you're in there, then you're stuck in this cloud of fear and doubt and, you know, negative self-thoughts. Oh, you guys are getting lots of cards today. So you've got Blue Tit, find your voice and free your spirit. Speaking up, maybe saying affirmations to yourself as a way to counter negative thought patterns or doubt or fear. Or something that I advised another group as well, when you feel unhelpful thoughts creeping into your mind, or if you find that you're thinking about someone that you don't want to be thinking about, or focusing on potential worst case scenarios, just say delete. And I've been doing this recently. You can say it a few times if you feel like the thought is still there or the feeling is still there. Just be like delete, 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 delete. Get it out of your energy by saying that, because by saying delete, you're not only telling your mind to think of something else, but you're telling this thing that it's not allowed in your energy field. It doesn't have permission to remain there anymore. You've got Bird of Paradise, display yourself to advantage. This is no time for false modesty. So that's important for those of you that are going into meetings, job interviews, possibly also exams. You know, if you're starting to think, I can't do this, etc., know that you've got a lot of potential here. Maybe also this could be applied to relationships as well, the find your voice and display yourself to your advantage. Don't downplay yourself or kind of be self-deprecating when you're talking to people. Make sure they know that you're a catch. And of course, Peregrine Falcon, seize the moment in life and love or lose it forever. Go for it. Live every day to the fullest today. In this month, just take every day like it's a completely new experience. We've got this message, time for beginner mind. You've got the little boy who just wants to dive in and eat all of these desserts. Live every day to the fullest. Live every day like it was your last one on this earth. See the world and life as a game and not as everyday drudgery. You know, be determined to just milk the game for as much enjoyment as you possibly can and as much experience as you possibly can. Go out and explore, speak to other players, you know, do what you can to just enjoy this as much as possible and try not to take yourself and this whole situation too seriously. Pele, determination, yes. Clear intentions here, a clear desire to achieve. You guys know what you want. You're determined to get it. You're determined that nothing and no one will stand in your way, which is great. And I'm going to get you guys one of these little leaf oracle cards that I made for my most recent video, which I recommend watching if you haven't already. It's the Earth Deity Messages video, because the previous two piles got like an Earth Deity, and so have you. Even though Pele is fire, she is connected to the volcano, which is connected to the Earth. So let's get... Oh, okay, that one's jumped out. Crystal beings. Okay, so crystal beings, you can connect to crystal elementals, harness their power by wearing or carrying crystals. Maybe find out specific crystals that would be helpful for you in your situation. Okay, then we've got you another message, which fell on the floor. Lofty mountain. Okay, that's a lovely message as well, because that is saying, yes, you've got this big journey ahead. Yes, you are going against a situation that can be scary. It feels like there's a lot of obstacles in the way, or it feels like, you know, you're never going to get there. There is a mountain in the distance in that card. And of course, a volcano is a fire mountain. But lofty mountain is like saying, okay, when you're climbing a mountain, there's often a lot of false summits. Okay, you think you're done, or you think you've hit the peak of your energy and you can't keep going. Okay, and then it turns out there's more mountain to climb, or you're going to have to keep going. And so that's what this is saying. You will eventually reach the top, and don't worry, you will. There is an end to this. Mountains only go so far, even if it feels like they go on forever. So just keep pushing yourself. You will get there. It's not going to be easy, and you know that already. You know that you've got a lot to do. You know that there's a lot of stress involved for you, or a lot of fear going on, but you can get there. So keep pushing ahead and be in connection and communion with these crystal beings. Maybe you might want to meditate while holding a particular crystal. You have home, number 31. That's got a very crystalline feeling to it as well, hasn't it? Let's look in the guidebook and see if that has any specific messages, because home, obviously feeling at home or finding your comfort zone. Home comforts, those little things that just make you feel cozy. So this says heart-based presence, grounding, finding home within yourself wherever you are. So kind of finding comfort in amidst the difficulty. The body is a temple for the soul. Travel, finding family wherever you go. Occupying yourself, connecting to your unwavering infinite depths and the collective oneness. So collective consciousness there. Align with your temple space. Consider all the amazing things your body does and how you move effortlessly through reality. Become aware of the many gifts that come from a deep sense of truly occupying yourself. Often very intuitive souls exist within the upper chakras, so crown, third eye, throat, and may struggle with the density of being a human. You may not feel like you're from here, but as though you're more accustomed to navigating a world with different parameters. At this time on Earth, it is a blessing to have the vessel of a body. It is an opportunity to make a difference, so celebrate it. You have dreams and visions and may yearn to float around in more etheric realms, but it is when we are fully grounded and present in our bodies that we can actualize these ideas and make a difference. So connection to the moon card there about dreams and visions. Be grounded, find your home, as just like a tree, the deeper our roots are, the higher we can reach into the heavens. What a lovely message. So being able to achieve your goals through staying grounded and being able to kind of reach as far as you're able to, like a mountain seems to reach into the heavens. So connecting to the earth and crystals at this time is really going to be helpful. And if you feel distracted by these moon card visions and dreams and, you know, visualizations of the future, remember to ground yourself. Remember to return to that space. Okay, then your work message for May is collaboration. I take pride in my role as a good collaborator and look for opportunities to help support my colleagues' ideas rather than dismissing them outright. I fill my meetings with yeses and ands, and I celebrate the constructive power that they have over buts and ors, unless I work for a company that makes cigarettes and boats, in which case buts and ors would be, oh, never mind. So working with people. Okay, and I feel like often when we are, for example, doing something competitive, like going for a job interview or doing an exam, we kind of close off from others because we think, I don't want to share my insights with them, or I don't want to advantage them by telling them what I'm doing or giving them an edge. But that doesn't mean that you still can't find help or even just support if there's no practical help that can be given from the people around you. Just emotional support from having people around and from spending more time with people, venting to people when you're stressed. Don't downplay or underestimate the power that can have. Okay, then your message is focus your mind on what you really want. We are helping, number 15. And group 2 got that card as well. So that's your message from passed over loved ones, or if you're lucky enough not to have loved ones in spirit, then that's a message from spirit guides or angels or your patron gods, whoever you're looking to hear from whenever you commit and go into communion with spirit. So again, manifestation. Things are going to work out well as you visualize the best possible outcome, not the worst case scenario. So remember, delete, delete, delete when you start thinking about the negatives. Focus on what you want and know that spirit is helping you. Stay grounded. Okay. Then your tea leaf messages. Let's see what we've got here. I always like to get a few of these. Funnel, period of frustration, lessons to be learned. So yes, absolutely, the frustration of the build up to difficult things, or when we have a lot of things going on in our lives all at once. Stork, news of a birth or a new business opportunity. So there could be a new member of your family or your friendship group joining you, or there could just be new ideas, new opportunities coming your way, new doors being opened. Carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. And this card did also point towards travel, but it could just be about shift in mindset, mentally going on a journey. Tankard, celebration, fun, enjoyment, so possibly connected to working with others or being around people a lot more. Having a reason to celebrate if you do really well. Peacock, beware of great pride. No bragging. August time being important. Maybe that's when you get the result of a decision, or maybe this is the start of a journey and it kind of culminates in August. And you also have throne, position of authority. You're in charge here. You're able to steer yourself towards the right destination. So I'll get you one more card, group 3, and then we'll do your charms and dice. And this card just jumped out. So it's from the lovely Secret Garden Oracle deck. Again, a very earth element deck. And it says rest. Slow down. You don't have to solve everything today. So absolutely, if you're feeling overcrowded or if you're feeling drained, burnt out, stressed about deadlines, stressed about exams or interviews or anything like that, you don't have to solve everything today. You don't have to get it all done at once. You know, even if it feels like, but I need to do this by tomorrow, but I need to get this done. Just take a break. Even if you take half an hour for a nap, or if you walk away and do something completely different to give your eyes a screen break or a rest from thinking about what it is that you've got to solve. Just take that break. It could be so important, and you could get new insights just from not consciously thinking about something for a while. So let's get your charms on top now, group 3, and then we'll do your dice. And just a quick warning, if you don't like the sound of the charms being shuffled, and they can be very loud when I'm actually shuffling them properly, I'd recommend turning down the volume now. So messages in May for group 3. Okay, so we've got the Christmas tree, which is a winter symbol. Maybe this is something you've been working on since the winter time. The letter F has landed on the funnel card, and it just makes me think of the word fun as well, like finding fun in frustration. So that could also be a different meaning for you. The letter F could be a person, could be a place or a thing. Guardian angels, strong angelic energy surrounding you right now. Angels are working with you. There is love in your life at this time, either in the form of support from others or genuine romantic or family love or friendship love. The olive branch, forgiveness or harmony, mending relationships, reaching out to others, being very busy with the octopus, juggling a lot of things, you know, having a lot on. The movie camera landed on the August card, and that says things are kind of working out behind the scenes for you, and while you might not see that yet, you will later see the results of that. So you will later see how the angels and how your guides and your patron gods have been working behind the scenes to make sure that everything works out in the best possible way for you, or so that you get new opportunities. And so that's landed on August. So maybe that is, you know, a turning point for you, or the result of decisions, feedback that you might be getting. We've got the goldstone ball as well, and I really associate this with the sun card in the tarot. So happiness, confidence and optimism, having faith in the future, being excited for the future as well. Really positive card charm or card in any situation, the sun. And incredibly, on that rest card, we've got the charm, which is about anxiety around timing. It's Alice there with a clock, you know, being worried that you're going to be too late for something, or that you're not going to get something done in time, being worried that time is running away from you too quickly and you want to grab hold of it and hold on to it so that you can use it better. And this is saying slow down, you know, even if you're really stressed about timing, give yourself some space to breathe and think and rest. Okay, so I love that you've got that there. It's just like a kind of confirmation of what we've been doing and saying with that card. So if you were unsure about accepting that rest message, please do accept it. So we'll get your dice on top now as well and finish up your reading, group 3. Okay, we're rolling the 5th set of dice, which is the actions dice. I think group 2 got these as well. They look like this. And we're rolling 6 dice for you today. Okay, let's see what we get. Group 3, May messages. Okay, so that one kind of landed outside of the screen, but we've got crying, okay, frustration, feeling sad or feeling stressed, or just, you know, like you're at the end of your tether, like you need to just let out and release this energy, and also fear about the future. Okay, we've got this person who's scared of looking around the corner, is afraid of what the future will bring. The person also who's trying to reach something that's kind of out of their reach, this worry that you're not able to pull something off, you're not able to do something. Ground yourself. You know, this was saying that if you have really deep roots like a tree, then you can reach up further into the heavens like they do. And that's what this is saying. You know, if this person just breathes a little bit, maybe gets a chair to stand on or something, that'll be more helpful than just kind of grasping and not quite reaching it, or potentially tipping this onto themselves and hurting themselves. So that's what this is saying. Ground yourself and that will help. You will get what you're looking for. You will find what you seek. Catching that perfect future or that great result for yourself. Sending energy out into the world. Keeping it going, this sense of like bouncing and keeping moving forward. Beautiful message, and it's landed on crystal beings, so that suggests that working with crystals, invoking crystal beings will help keep pushing that energy forward for you when you're not consciously able to. And finally, we've also got this dice about a message. Okay, when I get this, it's someone ringing the doorbell. They look like they've been ringing it like a lot. They look like they're doing to me, and whenever I get this dice, I think of spirit or your guides or angels. Your patron gods have been trying to get your attention for a long time about something, or they've been showing you a lot of signs and symbols pointing towards a particular thing for a while. And the card this has landed on, although this may not be the message for you, it could be about something else they've been trying to draw your attention to, but the card it's landed on is about seizing the moment. You know, carpe diem, seize the day, live every day to the fullest. So maybe you've been getting that feeling for a while now that every day should be filled and joyful and lived to the fullest. Maybe when you look back, you'll realize that that's the message you've been getting repeatedly and you just weren't aware of it. But Spirit has been trying to tell you something for quite a while. So do take that on board. This looks like a great reading. Group 3, it looks like a month where you really pull something off when you're kind of not expecting to. You know, you feel like this could go horribly wrong, and yet you get the miracle, or you get the wish that is granted. You get to achieve your potential or realize your manifestation into reality. So please do let me know in the comments how this resonated with you, whether you enjoyed it or not. Please also like, share and subscribe if you did enjoy this video. It really helps my videos get seen more on YouTube, helps us to grow this family that we're growing here on this channel, which is growing every day. And I'm so grateful to all of you, because it is you that helps this happen. You know, I can't do it by myself. It has to be from you guys liking and sharing and, you know, spreading the word, helping out the algorithm and all of that. So yes, I really am grateful to all of you for taking the time to do that. And if you want to get more involved with what I do here on the channel, check out the description box. There's lots of links in there. If you're interested in a private reading or an angel healing session, check out my Etsy page. You can also go ahead and follow me on Instagram or Bilibili. I post daily cards on Instagram if that interests you. And if you are interested in exclusive content and giveaways and things like that, check out my Patreon page. Lots of goodies over there. And just the chance to get to know me better as well, which is nice. And if you are interested in donating to the channel, thank you so much. I have a PayPal link for tips and donations. I've also got a tips jar on Etsy if you're a client or considering becoming a client. And those donations just help me keep making these videos. And I've also got my Amazon wish list and now an indie deck wish list as well for new tarot and oracle decks. So thank you so much to everyone who's taken the time to look at that, and of course to everyone who's donated in whatever the way they can to the channel. Everyone who's a subscriber, thank you. I hope you guys have a great month ahead and a lovely rest of your day. Good luck with everything, Group 3. You can do this. I believe in you. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.